I'm doing this for something that's bigger than me. I'm doing it for the little girl I was when I was 6 years old.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
All right, Gandhi, I'm so excited because Kelsie Whitmore is going to be on with us. She is amazing. First of all, I just want you to know she bats both and she throws right, which I think is very important. If you don't know what I'm talking about baseball. She is a female baseball player. She is an American professional baseball pitcher and an outfielder for the Staten Island Ferry Hawks, the first lady to do it. And I'm so proud and so excited to meet you. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me on. I appreciate all you guys' love and support.
Let me tell you, Danielle has been so excited about this for days. She was like, I hope she gets back to me. I reached out to her. I'm waiting on it. And now here you are. So thank you. You're making Danielle very happy.
Yeah.
And talk about being an inspiration to girls across the world and women.
Yeah.
Love
and
you for that.
guys, because my 17-year-old son is like, of course I know who she is.
That's awesome. No, I mean, there's been so much support and love out there. The past, it's gonna be coming up soon on a year with everything, and I'm so blessed and thankful for everything and the opportunities and just to be able to grow and learn within the game. And at the end of the day, just grateful to play the game that I love.
Now, how did your love for baseball start, and how did you decide that this is, because a lot of girls play softball? How did you decide this is what you wanted to do?
Yeah, no, I mean, ever since I was a little girl, I always had a ball I was throwing. I was either, in the front yard, in the backyard, in the house. We're just with my brother. I grew up with a younger brother, so we're always playing. And I just something about baseball. It's you get that feeling with something that you have passion for, and there's just that feeling inside of you that this feels right. Like this is what I love, and you can't not resist it. You just go with it and you pursue it. And so I've always had that love and passion since I was a little girl, probably 5, 6 years old. And I never lost the love for it. It was my first love. It was the thing that I first thought of when I would wake up and the last thing I think of when I go to sleep. So it's just been my passion since forever.
And how do the guys treat you, being the one girl that's around them all the time, or woman, I should say, that's around them all the time?
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, they treated me like a bunch of older brothers that I never had. I was very thankful for the respect that I was able to earn with them, and just the friendships that we built, on the field and off the field, able to just have, good community and friendship within them. And they taught me so much as well. But yeah, they treated me like a bunch of older brothers that I never had, which is really cool.
That's awesome. But like, people will say, okay, baseball, it's a guy's sport and this, that, and that thing. So how did you break the barrier? How did you get through?
I mean, the goal in my mind is never like, all right, let's be the first this, first that. It's like those are little gifts that just come along with it while I'm trying to pursue what I want to do. But I mean, I guess the biggest thing for me is my support system that has helped me in the long run, having that community, those people to lean on, and through hard times, through, you got to have people that believe in you when you don't even believe in yourself at times, because you got to have people that pick you up. And then learning how to use maybe the negatives, maybe learning how to use people that want to put you down. Use that as fire, use that as fuel to your fire, use that as something, when people have something to say that maybe when they want to beat down my dreams, my goals, I just say, thank you, because you're firing me up. You make me want to get better now. So you got to flip the script. You have to change the perspective. You got to use what you can that will help you in the long run. And so I will just take little things here and there, but at the end of the day, I go back to, why do I do what I do? Why do I love the sport? Why do I wake up trying to get after it every day? And that keeps me grounded. That keeps me humble within the game to just remember, like, I'm doing this for something that's bigger than me. I'm doing it for the little girl I was when I was 6 years old.
I bet that little girl is so proud of you right now. I'm sure that you have had many moments where you look back and say, I did that. That was me. And talking about using the fuel, I think that's something that people need to hear. You need to say it louder for the people in the back, just because a lot of people let that stop them. They say, oh, everyone says I can't do this. Everyone says whatever. And sometimes it makes you feel like when you look at comments in the comment section or the internet in general, you think everyone is saying one thing, but that's not true.
It takes one comment sometimes. You can have all these great comments. Then there's that one comment that you you kind of hang yourself on, which is so stupid.
100%. But, yeah, 100%. I've had times where, I was, or say you're just cruising, you're on cruise control, and you're like, oh man, okay, I'm doing good. Like I'm not, not giving in to reading these comments. I'm not listening to them, not seeing them. And then there's that one that it gets under your skin and you're like, man, I was doing good mentally. We were doing good. And then they just had to come in, get you at your most vulnerable times. So I ended up making it my lock screen. I made a couple of them my lock screen. So I look at it in the morning and it fires me up and I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Wow, that's awesome. This is a good idea.
Make it your lock screen.
Little do they know, they're on my lock screen. And
that's awesome.
They're actually fueling your fire. They're helping you. I love that. And I wish a little more of the trolls and the haters actually knew that, like, you're kind of helping me out in my life. You're kind of helping you out in your life. So go ahead. Keep throwing your stupid little stones because you're going to collect them and build a fort. And it'll be great.
So if you don't know who we're talking to, this is Kelsie Whitmore. She is amazing. First professional woman to play baseball associated with Major League Baseball. Was named the 2022 USA Baseball Sportswoman of the Year. I know you like chopped cheese sandwiches. Why do I know that? I don't know. But there's so many tidbits about it that are awesome. I love following you on Instagram, and I noticed something that you said, that you like to train in random places, and that when someone says to you, well, I don't have the money to get to the level that you're at, or I don't, I can't do it, you say there's always a way to get there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. There is always a way to get what you need done. I mean, you think about it. If you don't have the facilities, if you don't have maybe the equipment, you don't have the money to be able to get those things. You got the heart, you got the passion, and somewhere around you there is a field of grass and dirt, and you could get work in. There's always a way to find a way to get things done, and we already have half the things built up in us that we need in order to get things done. We got the body, we got the mindset, we got the heart, we got the passion. Yes, we need like maybe sometimes equipment here and there, but there's always a way to find a way. My mind works in crazy ways where like some things just look like a big playground and I'm like, this is so perfect for me to train on. But it's good to be creative. It's good to be creative and have fun with your training. And if you really want something bad enough, you'll do whatever you can to make it happen, despite, if you don't have the right equipment, you don't have the right facilities or tools or money, like you'll make it work with anything you got. So I believe anyone can find ways to get better no matter what.
That's great advice for all the little ones and the big ones like me out there. Really appreciate it. Are you taking applications to be friends? Because I would be interested.
We want to be your friend.
I love community. If you support me, I support you. We could be friends, of course.
Do you know that they formed a women's league in Kenya because the girls were so inspired by her?
I know that now. I did not know that before.
It's so cool. And wait, can you tell us before we let you go, who's your favorite Major League Baseball team?
Ooh, my heart will always root for the Padres. I'm born in San Diego and I love Petco Park. But I won't lie, I do share my love for the Yankees as well.
Woo!
So it's
she was looking for that.
I knew
she was really looking for that.
I knew
I had to give you that one.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So if people want to find you, how can they find you on social media?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, Twitter. Those are kind of the main ones that I really kind of work with. But it's just, my name, Kelsie Whitmore.
Spell it for us.
Don't forget the IE. Yeah.
There you go.
Kelsie, and then Whitmore, Whitmore. Everyone always gets mixed up with the EY and the IE. So
always. Well, thank you so much. It was so nice talking to you, and you're incredible. Keep up the great work. Inspirational.
Thank you, Kelsie.
Thank you so much for the love and support. It means the world to me, and I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your year and whatnot. Take care.
Can't wait to see you on the field.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.